So the only way to actually avoid getting rugged on Solana is by buying older tokens. If you load up Dex Screener and you simply just click on Solana, what happens is you end up with a bunch of tokens that are likely going to die and not make it. So in theory, what we want to do is buy tokens that have proven themselves that they can stand the test of time. So click filters and type in 1000. That's the only filter we're going to use. And now we're going to assess how everything is doing and what has gone up and why. Now with this information, you've got two options. You can either find a token to short, as in futures trading, or you can find something to buy. So for example, you can look at what's in a dip. Now bear in mind, things in a dip necessarily don't mean it's dying. So we can look at this one. This one's fallen the most, 27%. And let's have a look and see what the chart's doing. So is this a buy? Potentially. I mean, it's kind of had a run up and then it's died off. We can also look at lock-in. Lock-in was a really big one. Michi as well. Sigma. The larger it is, the better the dip is. We can just open some of these up. So that one I wouldn't buy. This one again, lock-in. Yeah, you could potentially see a run back, but I think it's all dependent on the community. Michi's one that probably I would buy on a dip simply because does it have any central exchange listings? Is there volume on it? These are the things you can compare with opening all of them up. So this is 7.5, 400 volume, and this is half and half. Sigma has about the same volume. So you can look at these as a whole, and these are more for dip buying. If you want, what I would do is I would add this to a watch list. So you can call this the dip buy list. And you can build a watch list on Deck Screener and you can see from there. Likewise, you can look at ones that have the most volume, for example. So Camino, Fartcoin, Popcoin, these are ones you could be yield farming. Because they've stood the test of time, typically you're guaranteed to pretty much get a return on it and you're going to do way better long term. Something like Layer is really, really good utility play. They've got a lot of funds as well. Titcoin is a lower market cap, so the price appreciation is there. As if you're buying Fartcoin and Popcat, the most you're going to get is a 2x. So you're going to have to put large amounts of money. You could potentially be buying the top. It's risky. So I would DCA in and I would start yield farming them if you want to stay in the game and get a return on them. That's the best way to approach it. I don't even know what this is. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that interested in it. Something like Peanut, you can look at the chart. This is the only way to stop getting rugged on Solana, basically. There's no other way to it. You have to buy the old tokens, the boring ones. Bro, I'm in. Popcat, I'm in. I'm also in Frog, Mudeng. They're the tokens that you can actually hold, you know. You can't really hold on Solana, in my opinion, a new token because it hasn't proven itself. On Ethereum BSC, you can probably hold a token, but again, it's the same thing. The charts always go up and then go down and then go up, go down, and they're funneled off. If this is the start of a meme coin season, chances are buying now, you don't have to put big money in. You can yield farm it and accumulate. And if it falls off or it's not going anywhere, that's fine. But for these tokens to essentially be dead, if you look at the chart, this looks completely dead, but it has 2 million of trading volume at 48 mil market cap. That's pretty good in my opinion. So you could look at it and say where you're going to make most of the money from here is probably buying a few $100s and yield farming it between this range. Like from where the floor is and where the top is, you could make a lot doing that. And you just leave it in your wallet and you wait. And that's probably the only way not to get rugged on Solana and avoid losing your money and actually start making money.